Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the iPhone 17 Pro and compare it against the iPhone 12 Pro Max and see which particular phone is the better one for you. Now, in every single way possible, I would probably say the iPhone 17 Pro is the better phone here. It's going to be giving you much better capability kind of all across the board, but I would still say the iPhone 12 Pro maybe in some ways might be a good phone, but we'll take a look at it throughout this whole entire video. If you want to pick up some phones that I would recommend buying this year though, links will be down in the description below. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these phones. The 12 Pro Max originally came out back in 2020, and the front side of this particular phone is going to be giving you a 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display. Now, this phone's panel is big, it's large. It doesn't get really that bright, and you're still getting a notch up at the front, but it is going to be a fairly limited type of experience in terms of this type of panel. It's going to be good, but it's not going to be anything crazy. The resolution is still pretty high, but you're missing out on a ProMotion display, and you're missing out on like a higher brightness panel. With the 17 Pro, it's slightly smaller, 6.3-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, but you are getting a couple of more, advantages. One, 3000 is a peak brightness, which is very bright. You're also getting a ProMotion display, which is also very, very good. And you're also getting an always-on display and a dynamic island display, meaning that this type of panel, it doesn't have too much bezel on it. You're not getting a notch. So this type of device, for the most part, I think does a really good job at giving you a lot of really nice improvements from that particular side. You're also getting USB Type-C on the iPhone 17 Pro. The 12 Pro Max is only giving you Lightning. So that right there is going to be a little bit of a disadvantage. MagSafe on the back of both of these, triple camera setups, LiDAR sensors on both as well. But something like the 17 Pro is definitely going to be the one that's going to feel more like a flagship than something like a 12 Pro Max. Now, on top of that, when it comes down to their, cameras, the 12 Pro Max is definitely not going to be doing that great. You're getting 4K at 60 on the front and the back, but the 17 Pro is giving you way more zooming in and way more zooming out capability, which is awesome. You're also going to be able to get much higher, frame rate you can film in on the backside, frames per second. It's going to be a way better type of camera, and you're getting center stage and dual capture mode, which is another really cool thing. So something like an iPhone 17 Pro, I would say, is definitely going to be the winner here from a camera perspective. From a software perspective, the 17 Pro is also going to win here. The 17 Pro is like just getting started with software updates. The 12 Pro Max is kind of it probably has like another year or two of software updates left. So this is another big advantage. I would say something like an iPhone 12 Pro Max, although for its price is like decent, you're definitely going to be getting a better experience inside of something like a 17 Pro. And finally, when it comes down to the performance, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is giving you the A14 Bionic chip inside with basically 6 gigabytes of RAM. The 17 Pro is going to be giving you the A19 Pro chipset inside with significantly more RAM. I think it's like 12 gigs of RAM you're getting inside of the 17 Pro. So that is another really big advantage for something like an iPhone 12 Pro Max in some ways. But the 17 Pro is going to be a much faster phone. You're getting like twice the amount of RAM, way more capability. It's just such a faster phone, and it makes a lot more sense to go through and buy something like a 17 Pro if you have all the money. But even if you don't have money, like if you go to like a 12 Pro Max, going up to something like a 13 Pro Max, especially a 14 Pro Max, and especially the 15 Pro Max, you don't have to spend like $1,100 on the 17 Pro. You can spend significantly less than that and get a really good device from that particular perspective too. So the choice is yours, but that's kind of how I see both these devices kind of holding up from that particular perspective. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.